Welcome back to Crooked River Homestead, everyone. Today I'm just doing one of those little tasks that I can do and save Tim some time. I'm going to be taking down the electrical fence up here on the hill where we had our this chicken coop last summer. And that way it'll be out of the way when he has a moment to bring this coop down the hill to match up with the other one, and then we can order some chicks. We were going to order some pullets, which are chickens that are at the laying age or almost about to lay, but they're like $50 or $60 for one chicken, and we're like, no. So we are going to have the fun experience of starting some baby chicks. And so we won't have eggs really for a few months yet, and we were hoping to have more eggs this summer because our 4 chickens are giving us about 2 to 3 eggs a day right now. So it takes a few days to come up with a dozen to put in the farm stand. So I think that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we also have a close neighbor who sells eggs as well. So I think the tourists will have plenty of options for buying eggs. So I'm going to get going with this and show you what I'm going to be doing. This fence isn't live. Tim already took the solar battery away before the winter, but these are just kind of looped around, these little connector thingies. I'm sure there's an official name for them. And so just going to be untying them from that. And he already warned me, like, these fiberglass poles do kind of shred their fiberglass fibers and can easily give you a splinter. We have a few of those, but we also have like the regular fence posts. And hopefully I can get the fence posts out of the ground. If I have to leave some behind, well, I'm sure Tim can pull them out easily. So now that I have the wire unfastened from the gate, it's going to be much easier. I couldn't figure out Tim's rigging there, but he had it secure for sure. So these clips are a little bit harder than the ones I've been doing. He was looping the wire in here and then closing this clamp, which is a little bit hard for me to open without, well, now that I got the hang of it, but not as easy as the other ones. So this is what I was trying to untangle. This is at the opening of the gate, and I may need some pliers or maybe just resort to wire cutters. I don't know. But right now I'm going to just roll up all this wire, pick up a log. That looks like a good one there. And so we can reuse it easily without it being tangled when we're ready to put it back up. Well, as luck would have it, I had to deal with the mess over here because all the wires that start on this side are just a loop. There is no like end to the wire. So he had looped them onto this post, and this was the starting point to go around. So now I'm going to roll up the wire. So that was a bit of a challenge. More of a tangled mess, but got them all rolled around this log, and our future selves will thank me when we want to use this again. It's very tempting to just throw it all in a pile somewhere, but this will make it much easier to reuse. So now we're just going to get these posts out of the ground, and hopefully those will come out easily. So now the area is all all clear for Tim to come up here and bring this coop down the hill. And like I said, we are going to order some chicks, but I'm waiting until I actually know that this is down the hill. And it's actually still been pretty chilly, so we would have to put them in a heated area anyway. I don't think they're ready to go directly into a coop because we still went into the 30s last night. Today is May 8th or 9th. And yeah, still was in the 30s last night, and it's only in the 50s today. So those little chicks are going to need a little more heat than nature is providing right now. But I wanted to show you something while I was up here that I've been noticing, and I need to come back and harvest these little flowers. There are so many violets up here. They're just everywhere. And I know there are some around the corner, and I really have been wanting to take a walk with Tim because I haven't been able to come up this far on the property since last summer. It was just too painful with my hip. But now that I'm recuperating so well, and I'm going to try not to push it, but I really need to want to get back there, and I know there's more violets back there to harvest and just to enjoy the rest of the property. I want to thank you for joining me today. Please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, we would love it if you join us on our journey as we build our off-grid homestead, and we will see you next time. Bye.
I'll keep praying to heaven and fighting like hell.